welcome. Hello. I am Kale with Queen City Comedy, and you are now soaking in the Horrible Friends of Mine improv show, one of Queen City Comedy's fantastic global improv teams. They're going to come out and do some short form improv games for you, so buckle up. Before we do that, though, we need your help. Whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, if you would, in the comments, give us some suggestions, and we will pull from those throughout to help fuel the improv. So, what are some relationships you'd like to see, like father and estranged child, or teller and bank robber, whatever relationship you'd like to see? Put that in the chat. Maybe some occupations, some objects around the house, a movie that everybody has seen. Drop all those in there, and we'll pull from that throughout the show. Thank you for that. But you didn't come here to get instructions on how to give suggestions for improv. No, that's not what you're here for. You're here for fantastic international improv. So let's bring out the Horrible Friends of Mine. Woo, yeah. Give it up for these guys. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Here's music. No, none of that. All right. Thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate it. Show some love for the cast in the chat. Let's meet everybody. I'm going to spotlight them and ask them to share with you who they are, where they're zooming in from, and what's something you like to do on a rainy day. What's just a tip, a rainy day tip. It can be whatever you want. All right, and we will start and go clockwise according to my view. So we'll start with Chris.
Great. Hi, Chris. He, him, calling in from Dublin, Ireland. My rainy day tip, I don't know if a lot of you know you can do this. You could actually, rather than walking to the food restaurant or whatever place you're getting your food, they can actually deliver it to you. And then that poor person gets wet instead of you.
Good tip. All right. Let's move over to Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe, dialing in from space. No, not from space. From Barcelona. And on a rainy day, I like to open a can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup and eat it while napping.
All right. Great. Perfect. Let's go now to...
Hello everyone, I'm Jane. I am zooming in from New Delhi, India. And a tip for rainy day, don't go out. Eat fritters, eat and do anything, but don't go out.
Stay at home. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jodie. I'm from Rockhampton in Queensland, Australia, where it very seldom rains. So my rainy day tip is to remember to close the windows, because they probably haven't been closed since 6 months ago, the last time it rained. So you usually get about an hour into a beautiful downpour, and then you're like, crap, I just realised the carpet's getting wet. So heads up, windows, they can close occasionally.
Good call. All right, let's see. Keep going.
Hi, my name is Jay. I am zooming in from Manila, Philippines, and I have 2 words for you for a rainy day. Vicks Vapor Rub.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Nisha. I'm zooming in from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And my rainy day tip for you guys is, if you do go out, don't lose your umbrella. Make sure, okay, this is a tip that someone else gave to me. Make sure the umbrella is always in contact with you. That's me.
Oh, hi. Hi, I'm Michael. I am calling from Pasig, Philippines. Rainy day tip. Do your laundry first. Do it as fast as you can, as early as possible.
Oh, I think we're running out of tips now. I am Manjeera. I'm joining in from London, England. It rains quite a bit. I don't like it very much. So I got myself fuzzy socks. so it helps me to feel cozy in the rain. Indoors, not outdoors. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Hopefully you wrote all this down. Did I miss anybody? I got everybody right. It's always my fear if I'm gonna leave somebody out. Okay, we're gonna hear some fun things from these folks. So again, show some love in the chat for these fellas. We are going to begin. I'm looking at some of the suggestions. All right. I got. All right, we're gonna play a game called Conducted Story. So this team is going to tell one complete story all together. But I'm going to switch back and forth between who is telling the story, and their challenge is going to be to continue and make it one cohesive story all the way through. All right. The title of this story that has never existed before is Ghost Turtle. Ghost Turtle. All right. And we are starting with...
The ghost turtle is an ancient legend. Nobody remembers how it started. Nobody remembers if it was ever true or if it was only just a dream. It lived in the deepest depths of the ocean. You'd think it would be asleep, but it isn't. It may be quiet, but it's always watching, always monitoring the waves above to see what's happening, who's coming, who's going.
And exactly what to say to the right people in the oceans. You see, the ghost turtle was a social puppeteer. Unbeknownst to the creatures deep below, they would often hear a whisper in their ears. And you would think
They would think to themselves, is that the ghost puppet? And they would realize, no, it's the ghost turtle. Those are very two different things. And they would try to stay away from the oceans because that's where sometimes they would feel a pull on their leg and their tiny toes would scream at them. And that's how
The legend of Ghost Turtle came to life. And Ghost Turtle was very, very strong, very sharp. And as we know that he was in control of the whole sea, the whole ocean, he was
See. Yay. Fantastic. Wow. That story had everything in it. Except an explanation of why they're ghosts. All right. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to have a two-person scene now with Jayant and Joe. Please, Jayant and Joe. And your suggestion, Jayant and Joe, comes from, one second, up our handy-dandy list of suggestions, from the Improv Boost. And your suggestion is, oh no, I'm sorry. This one comes from April Kirby, and your suggestion is Astronaut and Houston. Astronaut and Houston. Are you ready? See. Whenever Joe makes his scene partner cry, we always end the scene. All right. Again, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, put some suggestions in the chat for this group. We're going to use those throughout. This next game is for Manjira, Nisha, Chris, and Michael. And this is Oscar winning Zoom meeting. So this team here are 4 people that all work for the same company. And I'm going to get from those suggestions what the name of this company is. But it's a very dramatic company. And at any given time, I might stop them and let them know that this is their Oscar winning moment. The time that they should dig down deep and give the monologue that's going to win all the awards at the Zoomies this year, which is the Zoom equivalent of the Oscars. Queen City Comedy, I feel like this is our year. All right. The name of the company is Turtle Poetry. Turtle Poetry. Turtle Poetry is the name of the organization. Take it away. Freeze. Nigeria, this is your Oscar-winning moment. Freeze, Michael. This is your Oscar-winning moment. So dramatic. And unfreeze. Continue the scene. Freeze, Chris. That's your Oscar-winning moment. Freeze, freeze. Isha, this is your Oscar-winning moment. Yeah. Freeze. Michael, this is another Oscar-winning moment for you. So dramatic. Freeze. For everyone else, you've just been nominated for Best Original Song. So let's hear your Oscar-winning song. And see. Could have done that for another 10 minutes. Great job. Great job. First time I've ever said freeze and someone actually froze. All right. Let's keep it going with Jody and Jay. Jody and Jay. Let me get another suggestion. Again, keep the suggestions coming. We'll use them throughout. All right. Well, you can thank David Escobedo for this one, but your suggestion is 2 strawberries in the back of the fridge that are moldy. 2 strawberries in the back of the fridge that are moldy. Whenever you're ready. and and see. And see. No. When you get to in a scene, you can't go any further. Interesting bit of trivia. Purge is what's called the ooze, the juice that comes out of a fruit as it goes bad. Purge. Purge. When you're in the supermarket, you look for the purge. How much purge? Great. Let's keep it going with a game called Party Quirks. And for that, I'm going to put Chris into our soundproof booth, also known as the waiting room. Unless, Chris, you just want to, we can trust you to just take your stuff off if you'd rather. Let's just do that. That way I don't lose you in the waiting room. Okay. Chris, can you hear us? Chris, can you hear us? All right. Now's your chance, everybody, to say what you've always wanted to say about Chris. No. All right. This game is for Nisha, Jody, and Michael. And I'm going to check my notes again to see if we get any suggestions. But there's something very special about each of these three. And I'm going to tell you what it is. All right. So one of you is stuck in a movie. Not yet. Not yet. One of you is stuck in a movie, and that movie is one that everybody's likely to have seen. We're going to pick Star Wars. Star Wars. Who wants to be stuck in a movie? Michael's stuck in a movie. All right. One of you is transforming into something. And got a couple of great suggestions. I'm going to take... I'm going to take from Kitty Parker a rubbish bin. A rubbish bin. So who wants to be transforming into something? Okay, that's Jody. And finally, Nisha is obsessed with something. Nisha, you are obsessed with... We've already taken turtle poetry. That would have been great to pick. Let's say you are obsessed with hair. Hair. Star Wars. All right, so I'm not... Hair, yes. Stuck in a movie. All right, so just to review, Michael, you are stuck in Star Wars. Yes. That's right. Nisha, you are stuck with hair. Jody is putting the answers in the chat, so let's hope that Chris is not reading the chat right now. Yes, Michael's stuck in Star Wars. Nisha is obsessed with hair, and Jody is transforming into a rubbish bin. All right, let's say, Chris, come on out. Let's all wave Chris out. Chris, come on out. Chris, woo! All right. Take them back off. Take them back off. We're doing this. We're doing this do-over. We're doing a do-over. All right. All right. New movie. Michael, what's a movie that Chris has probably seen? We'll come back to Michael. Jody, you are transforming into a fire truck. Fire truck. All right. Nisha, you are obsessed with not hair, but teeth. Teeth. You're obsessed with teeth. All right. And Michael, what movie are you stuck in that Chris has probably also seen? Which one do you want? We're gonna pick a different one. He's already seen that. Actually, let's stick with Star Wars because now he'll be thrown off because he knows it's not Star Wars. So we're gonna stick with Star Wars. All right. So again, just to review, Michael, you are stuck in Star Wars. Jody, you are transforming into. Right. And Nisha, you are obsessed with teeth. Perfect. All right. Let's all wave Chris back. Chris, come on back. Chris, we want you back. Chris. Yes. All right. So we'll all turn off our cameras while Chris gets his party ready. And Chris, your party is it's a bachelor party. All right. Whenever you're ready, take it away. Yeah. freeze. Okay, Chris, now is the moment you've all been waiting for. Would you like to guess who your party guests are? Yeah, very good. And Nisha. We'll come back to Michael. What about Nisha? Yeah, T. Close enough. Very good. So that leaves Michael stuck in a movie. What movie was Michael stuck in? Ooh, so close. It was Star Wars. The answer was in the chat all along. All right. Good job. Give it up for Chris, everybody. Your reward is to go back and watch this recording and hear all the great things that people said about you while you were on mute. All right. Let's have two more. Who haven't we had yet? Let's see. Let me have Jay and Jody. Wait, Jody, have you done a duo already? No. Sorry, taking notes. Manjira, yes, let's have Jay and Manjira. All right, and your suggestion is relationships over a long distance. Relationship over a long distance. Whenever you're ready, take it away. It's from Joe Ross. and seed and seed. I don't think this relationship's gonna go anywhere. I think bad feelings about it. All right, Shawarma and Porridge, my improv team name. Great. Let's have another game real quick. We'll do slow mo Olympics, and I need Joe and Jody off screen as our commentators, and Jay and Jayant on screen. They'll be our athletes, and they are doing an everyday thing that people do. Let's see if I got some good suggestions. I can put this in the chat. That last one was by Joe Ross, by the way, Long Distance Relationships. All right. Yeah, this is from Pierre Paula Buzza, person working in a supermarket. So they are competing as people working in a supermarket. They won't speak; you'll just see them, and you'll hear the voiceover as they go. So we'll start with them warming up, and Joe and Jody, take it away.
And save. And save. All right. Wow, I declare Jody the winner for her use of shrinkage and KPIs. Nicely done. Jody spent some time in retail, I can tell. It out. All right. You got room for one more? Can we do one more? This one's for everybody. I didn't wait for you to say yes, but yeah. Great. Let's do some line games. So we'll just, if you would, raise your hand. I'll call on you when you got one. But we'll start with a game called 185, structured joke building game. 185 somethings. Which the somethings is what you'll put in the chat right now. Walk into a bar, ask the bartender for a drink. Bartender says no. 185 somethings. Deliver the punny, hilarious joke line. For example, if it was 185 penguins. Say 185 penguins walk into a bar, ask the bartender for a drink. A bartender says no. 185 penguins say, what'll we do? Waddle. All right. All right, slow down. All right. All right. Let's start with fire hydrant. That's from also from Kitty Parker. Fire hydrant. Oh, you got all kinds of penguin jokes, but now you can't do fire hydrant. Jayon, go ahead. Good, Chris. Yeah. Jay, and then we'll go to Joe. Joe. Canadian. Jay Hans. Oh. All right, we're gonna switch it up. Psychics. 185 psychics walk into a bar. Of course. Joe, go ahead, Joe. Yeah, Jay. Very good. Jay on. Good. I would like for you to all before you go preface and let us know if it's a bad one or a good one. That would be helpful. Nisha,
Okay. Exactly. Joe. Good. 185 psychics walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Why are you guys hanging out here?" And this 185 psychics said, "Ouija board. We Ouija board." All right. I'm going to switch it up, and we're going to take. We'll take it back to the top with turtles, 185 turtles. If we haven't used up all our turtle puns. Yes, Jayant and Joe. Joe. Yes. Chris and then Jay. Thank you. Thank you. Jay and then Joe. Is a rabbit bartender? I got it. I got that. I got that one. Jody. Very good. Nisha. Jayat. And we will end it there. All right. Thank you so much. Show some love in the chat for these horrible friends of mine. And check back with us soon for great shows and workshops at Queen City Comedy. Anything anybody wants to plug while we got everybody? Anything you got coming up you want to shout out? Ooh, don't care for that at all. Yes. Very cool.